Hello and welcome back to another Brawler Night. Oh, nope, it's no more Brawler Night. It is the casual chit chat show. And tonight's topic, okay, I have one, and I must not say one, but I think it's the most important thing that we should kick off this topic in the beginning of the year, since while I'm creating a game, is that what aspect, or rather, how can a Web3 component, right, like NFT and whatnot, will that can enhance the game or any game in general. So that's the one we want to talk about because we want to go through a few things, things that have been working in a way and things that have not been working, that's for sure. So that's that. And of course, at the same time, we're gonna do a little test on some of the games that I'm making, and it is episode 2. All right. Now, episode 1, because it's still using the old title, the Broader Night Chit Chat Show, so probably I won't be uploading that to YouTube. Technically, I'm supposed to upload that to YouTube anyway, but I decided not to for some things as for some of the stuff as well, and at the same time I need some visuals in between when I'm talking, because right now it's like a boring stuff like this static screen. That's not great. That's not great for sure. And at the same time, I'm logging into Wax. Wax is on one end I like because it's security kinda base, but there's too many security. It becomes a little bit annoying. I wouldn't say redundant, okay? It is still essential in a way, but too many security makes the login experience crappy. Hey there, Daily Buddha, welcome to the stream. So that's the main reason why I think it's rubbish. Okay. No, I cannot use the word rubbish though. Yeah, annoying, okay? Annoying. It is not redundant. It is not rubbish, but rubbish experience. Yeah, lots of people will be put off by too many logins. In fact, even if I don't use blockchain in general, so one of the biggest thing is a lot of security was put in place for, because there are assets that might have value or assets with a lot of value that, sure, but even with general gaming, if you are logging into too many accounts or need to create account, yeah, that experience is not great. Keep logging in, yeah, no, that's terrible. Unfortunately, that's how it is. Okay, we if you want to grow a little bit, that's how it is. Growing pains. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna open up the first half an hour of the stream with some game, or rather playing brawlers. And if we don't get any, I mean, if it's a cold night, that's totally fine, right? I already lined up a lot of things already on the side, and from this episode onwards, I will reveal all the codes that I'm typing. Or rather, I will reveal the code, the section that I'm typing the code. That's it. All right. I don't think there's any secret sauce for my coding. It's just that my codes are just horrendously, uh, I would say, elementary level, beginner level. So that's the reason why. So yeah. So let's think about. Not say let's think like yeah, I think it's critical to talk about Web3. Not say it is very, very critical, but I want to use this time to actually compare. Because for the past 2 years, it has been kind of a very interesting learning experience, I would say. Okay. Sadly, I will always say this, because of a lot of bad actors out there, there is more, I won't say risk, uh, at the same time it's kind of a risk because you're dealing with crypto. People will trade, there's meme coin, people will trade, there's scams. So it is, yeah, the question is the risk worth dealing with when it comes to a Web3 experience? And of course the general consensus is I'm buying an expensive JPEG. Why? Why should I part my money with expensive JPEGs? But first, a small little pin. 7. Oh, that is. I'm gonna hit it. I'll go for one check. Ah, that's a 7-8. Yeah, that's a 7-8. I'm okay. I can take this hit. I am willingly to take this hit. Not a big deal. So there we go. Yeah, and then of course there's one of the biggest reason why I want to talk about this is the gaming's. A lot of people like to use the word gamification, all the buzzword. To me, I don't really care anymore. I've learned enough to say that if a lot of projects out there are trying to use like fancy buzzword or fancy crypto buzzword, you know it's most of them is gonna be interesting, because I don't, from out of all the projects, there's only a handful of project that is okay-ish. Yeah, it's just okay-ish. It's not even, there is no game out there that has like, okay, this is the best example in a way that it did well with Web3. Ah, this is tough. I don't know how to do this. I might need to fold. I need to give up the 8. Oh, 6-6. I would have taken damage in. 6-6. I really want to get the 6. Not 6-6. I don't mind trading that hit. Ah, that is too good. Alright, I'm gonna play 3-8 again. Since I got a lot of 8s, I cannot complain this game. So yeah, back to topic at hand. There's too many. There's too. This is rubbish. This is rubbish. Oh no. I'm gonna fold this round just for the time that I feel like folding is the time that Daily Diamond flags, which is good. You know what? In a way, I think that's fantastic. That's fantastic. I would say that's probably what people what I expected to do. That's the reason why I call a lot. I'm gonna return the favor. I'm gonna return the favor with a 7-3. Might get catched, but you know what? Risk it for the biscuit. Might as well risk it for the biscuit. Might get catched. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna fall for it. Oh, he did. Yes, yes. That's a good hit. That's a very good hit. Now the question is, do I have enough to pull a walk-off flex? The answer is kinda a yes. Now the next question is, do I get 8-8? If I don't have 8-8, oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I want to do a flex though. Truth to be told, I want to do a flex. I really want to do a flex. Fold, yeah. See, I probably can get the walk off easily. And that's why I say risk it for the biscuit. But because I got 8, 7, 6, I'm like, oh. Okay, we're gonna play a 1-1. We're gonna play a 1-1, and then we're gonna do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. He has 6 cards. What would he play? 5. Ooh, I'm gonna fold. And then if you do a flex, yeah, that was what I was thinking. Like, can we dodge that? Because I was kept counting like 6. That's okay. That's good. That's good. I'm playing a little bit safe-ish. Like safe-ish. Because he's within walk-off flex. I'm within walk-off flex. I should have put out a bit earlier. So GG. That was like literally that was down to the coin toss. I was talking. It's like, which one should I do? Which one should I do? All right. So let's put this here first. And at the same time, I'm doing live game dev as well. So I'm playing and coding at the same time. So that's that. So I'm basically juggling all 3 at the same time, talking. We have a topic for the day, and then I'm doing game dev, and it's gonna be fun for me though. But I need to put at least a little bit more. Yeah, I don't want the background or the stream to be static. One of the biggest thing is I don't want it to be static, so I need to work out a little bit. If it's a static visual, I don't think it's a cool thing to do. So that's that. And if we have games to play, great. But I need to figure out later while I code how am I going to present. Not how I'm going to present. I kind of have a way to present already. Unfortunately, it's going to be just a bunch of wall of text, and that's about it. 5. That's a fold. It's an easy fold. I just let the clock wind down a bit while I figure out what to type next. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now 4-8. 4-8. You know what? Let's go for 4-1. No, yeah, luckily I get a 4-1. 6-7. Okay. I think I got most of the basics up and running. 6. Nope. Continue the pressure. Continue the pressure. Could have played. If I played 1-6, would I get away? 2-6, I would get away though. I have a feeling 2-6, I would get away. Yeah, I have a feeling 2-6, I probably could get away with. 6-1, it's a bit hard. Oh, I did. Gotcha. Okay, put on sequence. Also, I'll be narrating the code a little bit on the background. So if you hear something weird, I'm going through some of the code, make sure everything is good. And then we're gonna do 1 or 2 tests today. I need to get at least this part up and running. It's mainly for my logistics side, and I didn't realize it's gonna be that complex. But at the same time, I'm prepared for it to be that complex for me at the moment. Oh, 4-8. Oh, that's good. That's a good hit. Yeah. Steady. I still, I mean, my health is not that great. Yeah, but still, we dealt quite a lot of damage, so that's good. That is good. Okay. Alright, so alright, I got all the things. Yeah, so presentation for the avatar system. You know, I'll put a pin. This is going to be halftime. Halftime, I'll tell stories about this. Let's go for broke. Let's go for broke. I want to do 5-6. Can I get away with 5-6? Sort of. But if he play 4-3, 4-3, he'll beat me by 1 point. Okay, he's going for it, so probably a 4-6. 4-4? Oh, my 5-6 would have went through. Oh, my 5-6 would have went through. But I think it's okay. I think it's an okay. It's an okay play. I'm gonna go for 6-3 mids. This is slightly dangerous because it's a flex on the previous round. Now it's another flex. Brickton might figure out that I've tried to pull another flex, but then again, a flex back to back. Would it be? If he goes for 1 or 2, then probably he will call. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, okay, 1. Yeah, probably go for a call. 6. Oh, I have to play 6-6. I can't beat in. Yeah, because when I see the 3, I probably can get something that's a bit spicy over there already. It's like, okay. Something spicy. Gonna go for 6-3 again. One of the biggest reason is I want to push in for fold, triple flex, third flex, third time's the charm. I would need, okay, yes, would need to get this. Now, if I don't get any big cards, I was about to say if I don't get any big cards. Problem is this, bit painful for me, but I don't think I have any other choice to play. Oh no, actually I could flex. The thing is I could flex and I should flex. Personally, I think I should, rather than playing a bit soft. But I want, he calls. GG. This is the main reason why I did the 7-8, but it's yeah, no, GG. That was like, yeah, again, it's like, should I? Not say, like I said, personally I say should, right? But at the end of the day, I think that was a decent call as well. But it's this is why I call it coin toss, because it's like, do you want to set up a trap? Do you want to, yeah, that's all. Do you want to set up a trap? That's it. Same goes with the previous game. Do I want to call the not say call the flags? Because a lot of people say, oh, if you know your opponent's calling, then you should go for it. And then some people say, you know what, it could be a trap. Oh, it all downs to a few. Of course, there are a few calls like, okay, you know what, instinctively, but at the same time, because this is kind of a game of statistics. It's like poker, game of statistics. Unless you hone in to say, oh, okay, this is clear cut, then that's where, yeah, that's where it comes in. But still, quality of the play. Sadly, round one I got outplayed. This round I managed to outplay just a little bit. Just a little bit. Like I said, game one I cannot complain. I got too many eights. When you got too many eights, then that's your fault. Yeah, that's your own fault. Okay. Let's see what's these. Oh, we still got time. We can probably play one or two more games. Yikes! I don't like this hand. This hand is like meh, meh. If our opponent plays like a tree, sure, it's a tree destroyer. Definitely cannot pull out any power cards. Okay, let's see. All right, so I won't narrow do too much on this. Tie. Oh yeah, I played 4-8. 5-7. 1 point. Not even 1 point difference. He has 1 point advantage. All right, so I'm gonna go through the code a little bit, and then hopefully everything it's running better. Not say running better. I already tested the script. Yeah, it took more than an hour to do so. I will explain a little bit later, which is interesting. Very, very interesting to game dev, and especially for me, sink or swim. That's the problem, but that's the fun bit as well. Sink or swim. Okay. Yeah, everything is good. Everything is good. I need to make sure this part is airtight or watertight, because it will break. All right, that's one thing. It will break. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, no, I choose to play 6, 7 to follow up. No, no one take the bait. I could have done this. Flags. Gonna do a 5-1 later. Yeah, next time I'll do 5-1. Unless I have something. If I have 3-1, I will do a 3-1. If I have a 3-1, yeah. Sure. No, 5-1. 5-1 it is. 8-5-8. Yeah, no, I mean, still a bit too the game is still fresh-ish. Ooh, challenge. Let's see. Let's see whether bait works or not. Oh, no. No, I failed. 5-5-7. I could have played 5-8 and get it in. I failed. Failed. Now, because I played 5, you played 5-5-7. 8-8. I need to play 4-1. I want to get the flex in. Unless that's a strong hand. Yeah, that's a strong hand I couldn't beat. Even though I played 4-8, I still lose. Unless he plays a flex. Would it flex? 6-8. Alright, 8 is in the box. I have 8-8, so the next hand it's highly unlikely, but at the same time, maybe he will also decide. Oh, not he. Oh my goodness. I don't like this. I really don't like this, but I'll go for it. Go for broke. One of the biggest thing is I should not hold 8s. That was one of my Oh, there we go. Cha-ching! Cha-ching, although we don't get any special. That's the reason why the flex is like meh at best. I'm gonna play. Ooh. Oh no. This is not a good hand. Not a good hand. If it's a 5, we could have, yeah, if it's a 5, it will be decent. If it's a 5, it would be decent. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. He would try to tree up. Okay, the thing is because you can close up with a 3-bet. Now, question is, because I have 2 8s over here, 7 7 likely. I will call you out. Yeah, there we go. Because I was looking at our hands like 3 8s. Yeah, if Daily Diamond has an 8, yeah, that's that's RNG to the max. Oh, that's literally RNG to the max. So easy card. So those are the hands like, okay, you know what? It is worth risking a little bit. I'm gonna go for 5 8. 5 8. Most likely it's a fold. Oh, 1. 1. No. Would you bite? I think not. I think it's yeah. No. No, right? Yeah. No bite. Expected. Now the next one I could set up one little hit. Do I want to do that hit? That's the question. If I get a 7 8 or a 7 7, I think I can. 6 6. Okay, 6 6. 6 6. 6 6 might not be the best play though. 6 6 might not be the best play. He's getting rid of a lot of hands. That's why this card is gonna be skyrocket in this portion. Put a 1 check. Put a 1 check. Call. 1 3 versus a 6 6. GG. GG. Okay. Yeah, we can play one more game before we hit the halftime show. One of the biggest things for the stream I decided to is try to keep the schedule as tight as possible. So which means the first 30 minutes we're gonna play brawlers. And one of the biggest reason is because I started my stream, or rather I restart my stream again. Oh, my latest restart. Okay, I've streamed a few times before, and every time I stream halfway, I stop. But this round, I kind of went a little bit longer, so it's kind of cool. But I think I need to do something else this year. Yeah, I need to build more audience. That's for sure. Unfortunately, this game is not hot enough. That's why we're going to discuss a lot of things. And at the same time, I'm doing my own game dev as well. So I'll just put all of them in one go. That's why it's called the Casual Night Chit Chat Show. Yeah, every 9 p.m. PT time, Tuesday and Thursday. No, every Tuesday and Thursday, 9 p.m. PT time. Okay, one last game for the night before we move on to the topic at hand. This topic, rather the topic for today, it's gonna be it's gonna be ongoing. Okay, it's gonna be ongoing for sure. And because the stream is built in a way that because it's Tuesday and Thursday, it's gonna be at least 2 streams, right? To make it easier, and that's it. Yeah, I want to see if I can catch this. No, not say catch this. Put it on YouTube and see if it works, because I do have a YouTube channel as well, and they are mainly for in general gaming. Yeah, that's it. In general, they are gaming. Gaming. Okay. So a lot of things like I believe Web3 do. No, I believe Web3 can enhance a game. The question is how, where, because a lot of Web3 projects has been failing to deliver for the past 2 years. Only a handful that managed to get through the halfway point, and then out of most and then most of them that managed to get through the halfway point kind of fizzle out as well. So that's not so good. Yeah, in the long run. But then again, we want to compare to game that has a relatively short lifespan as well. So yeah, we can compare. So some Web3 games they have. So the reason why I get into Web3, it's one, it's collectability. I think there is a collectability feature built in it. I didn't bother too much about value. Unfortunately, 2022, 2020, yeah, 2022, 2021, yeah, 21, 22 was the crypto heyday. So yeah, that's where people go crazy as well, right? Including me, guilty as charged. But at the same time, I want to explore. Oh, he calls a 7. Expecto flex? Expecto flex? Yeah, expecto flexo. Uh, yeah, but it's a 7-8. It's a 7-8. I don't think I can flex too much on this round. I'm gonna play a 1-2. If Daily Diamond plays a 3 and above, then that's good. 3? I did say 3 and above, right? I will fall. That's probably a 3. 3, 3? 3, 7. Oh, I can't. Luckily. Oh, wait. I could. I could crash with a 2-8. I could. I could. But it's not. Yeah, it's not game deciding. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna play a 6. You know, let's go for 6-4. I want to do 6-3, but yeah, 6-4. Why did I say 6-4? 6-8. Ugh. Yeah, for some reason I keep saying 1-1. Want to pull a miracle hand? Nice. Oh, if I played 5-3-5, it would be the same as well. Miracle hand. Uh-huh. 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 Oh, and at the same time, okay, you know what? Nah, halftime show. It has to be halftime show. Let's finish this game and then we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna talk a little bit and then halftime show. We got a few things we can go around. 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 8 7 3 GG. I'm aiming for 7-7 to be honest. But because this card is 8-9, I don't mind pushing a bit because I think I put a lot of 8s in the pile already. So GG. Okay, now for this part, and if I'm gonna talk a lot, I need something in the background. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna play a board game, or rather I let the game play itself, right? And this is the part where I think replay mode does help a lot. No, no, replay mode, yes or no doesn't really matter because this part really needs the visual to be not static. Yeah, if it's static, it's boring, and then that's the reason why most people that doesn't have a static background because there's people talking, like very Discord style conference group call and whatnot. I'm not showing myself. Maybe I should, right? Maybe I should do something like a VTuber, put an avatar. I already actually have an avatar. The only difference is I need it to be a little bit more animated per se. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna play with an exhibition board. We're gonna talk a few things. Since we have reached the half time, I actually want to test out my app first before we move forward. So I am building, okay, so I'll put this screen over here. I need to make sure I launch the game. It is built on Unity and it is right now very janky because I'm tacking on a few extra modules at the side. And actually I'm supposed to fix the whole entire overlay. Lots and lots of tasks on my list for this year. But at the end of the year, there will be a game. And I've already kind of locked down what game I'm going to build. It is going to be I would say a pseudo digital pet style. So basically, it's like almost like digital pet, but no, it's more like a pocket adventure. You can play on your phone, or you can play on desktop. That's my goal. And guess what? It is stuck. The game is stuck. That's not cool. That's not great. That's one of the biggest reasons why a lot of things can be solved early on, but at the same time, oh, yeah, there we go. You see when some of the Unity stuff it's running while at the background because I forgot to do this. Okay, I need to quit this. And I need to, all right, so let it all compile. So everything is compiled. I'm gonna launch. And then we will talk. We will talk. So the topic for the night is, all right, everything is loading. You can see on the chat, it's loading. It's cool, it's great. All right, Twitch avatar save system loading. Prepare the wilderness to explore. All right, cool. Key feature has been loaded. Now if I do register. Okay, now welcome back. Yeah, there we go. Nice and great. I am missing out. Ta-da! All right, there we go. So now I need to change a little bit. My avatar is a bit too small. Okay, and that's gonna be a small little problem. All right, so one of the big things I want to tack on this year for my game dev is building a Twitch chatbot. All right, that's the not saying number one priority, but that is the Twitch chatbot is the one that I want to build first, so that it actually helps me to understand a little bit more how, not how. All right, making games are quite easy if it's a straightforward game. I want to make a game that have Twitch chat interactability. So I need a chatbot. There we go. That's the first thing I need. I needed the chatbot to work, and it has been working flawlessly if it's a simple setup. And now this year I want to go a bit more advanced. I wouldn't say complex yet, just advanced. I want to do a little bit more, but it's still kind of simple in my head. I realize it takes more. Okay, I need to close this out. So I have a few mockups over here. It's mainly for me to keep track on the screen space. And there we go. I need to make Ape a little bit bigger. So my 3D avatar. And also this is a collectible that you can collect on the Web3 chain. So this is on Wax for those who wants to ask or will ask in the future. And that's the reason why I think Web3 there is a place for it, but right now it's a bit too abused. At this current moment, it's very, very abused. So unfortunately. Okay, let me close this for a while so I can make this guy huge. 0. Okay. And then ta-da! Okay, cool. So there we go. Put something in the middle, and you can type new things as well. I'm gonna just emote. Oh, no. There we go. All right, emotable. So a lot of things I've put last year to try to interact as best as I can. It is unfortunately for Twitch chat control is very straightforward. There's not much of a control per se, right? So one of the biggest challenge is designing what type of game can I build using the Twitch chat. All right, so that's that. Anyway, a bit too long-winded for that part. So we want to go talk about the topic is what aspect that a Web3 component that can enhance the game or a game. Now we want to take a look at two perspectives. For today, we're going to take a look at the PC side or PC side, console PC, which I'm going to start with PC first because PC console is kind of hand in hand in a way because the mobile is a whole different world. That's for sure, right? The mobile side is a whole different world. So we're going to focus first on PC and console. Unfortunately, not many people like the idea of a Web3 game in this crowd. That's the sad part. Not majority. Yeah, they're basically unfortunately. One of the biggest thing is there's too many scams going around. Number one. Number two, if you are talking to the PC crowd, right, predominantly the PC crowd, the Windows Linux crowd, not the Mac, because Mac crowds are kind of okay. They are like in between. They are comfortable with you know what, crypto, sure, cool. If it's not crypto, lifestyle. Yeah, but for PC, because PC gives Mac a hard time, Linux would give both sides a hard time, and because they are tinkerers, right? The key thing is that part of the world they are kind of tinkerers. So if they most of the question that they was asked is if I can save it as a JPEG, yeah, sure. Another part is why buy crypto where I can mine? That's also another part of the crowd, which is interesting as well. And we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about game. Web3, or rather the blockchain, to me right now, it's authentication. It is, if it's done properly, it is, yeah, no, it is, that's what a lot of people like. It is secure, it is anonymous, and that's also another downside. It is anonymous. Indeed. Yeah, like I said, people will game, not gamification, okay? If people can find a loophole to abuse, they will abuse. That's how painful it is. Yeah. And for me, I think the closest one I've been talking since last year is anything that has collectability. For example, CSGO skins. In fact, I'm going to use CSGO as a prime example. Because CSGO, not many people will trade it in-game. They will go for external trading, all right? Gray market, black market, you can put it this way. Gold sellers. The problem is when you go to this part of the internet, yeah, it becomes questionable. Questionable indeed. So one of the easiest implementation is kinda, right? Web3. But at the same time, because it's not very consumer friendly, because if it's traded, you can't reverse the trade. Whereas if it's for example, if it's CS:GO skins, if it's kinda, all right, not to a certain to a certain extent, it's kinda reversible if they found out if it's a fraudulent like trade or whatnot. That's one thing I know. For CS, not say CS:GO skins, but for not say in game, for official game trading. Yeah, if it's fraudulent, if they have enough proof, then say it is kind of reversible. In fact, it is reversible on the back end. Yeah, that is, you have to send in customer support. But for crypto, not for crypto, for blockchain, once it's done, which means once it's sent, you can't do it you can't reverse. And that gives a very interesting take for even for people who are into it. I've seen people who do mistakes, including myself, and it is a huge price to pay at that time. And yeah, and I think that's the main reason why. But with all those things aside, I think the biggest advantage is authentication. Yeah, you know it's coming from a proper. See, that's the thing though. That's the thing. It is kind of an open. It's a wild, wild west, right? It's a wild, wild west out. Yeah, no. Because there's so many. The problem right now is there's too many blockchains. There's too many chains. There's too many protocols. Which one should you choose? And that begs the question, right? Unfortunately, Ethereum is out of the question because the gas fee is way too high. I dabble in some of the Web3 projects, but yeah, ETH is just too much to bear. Even though they have one project that I've got into, they kinda okay. It is called Rack League, right? At least they have some gaming experience. They have actually a decent game. I've yet to check back this year, so one day we're gonna check back Rack League and see how it goes. So other than that, I think that's about it. Yeah, for me, simple. Since I really dabbled into some of the chains as well, some of the projects, I think Wax is great at the moment because it's low gas fee or close to none. Let's see if other project as well has low gas fee or close to none. And Wax was, I think hopefully they improve a bit more for this year in terms of project quality. Most of the Web3 games that I know of comes from Wax, if it's not ETH. Polygon and Solana is a little bit weird. Like a lot of projects I learned and get to know in the heydays for Solana and Polygon, most of them failed. That's the reason why it's like, yikes. Yikes indeed. So that's that. I'm also trying to incorporate a little bit of Web3 stuff into my game whenever I can. It will not build. Okay, so this one I think I'll put it out later. Like a big disclaimer is the game that I built is not gonna be entirely run on a blockchain. That's for sure. No, it has to be a game first with an additional utility on the side. But at the same time, I want to do something that you do not need to log into your wallet ever. You just read. Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's different. I'm gonna run it differently. But I do still no, I will do drops and something that you can collect on the side. It's free. Okay. All you need to do is drop by into Twitch, chat a little bit. And I know it's gonna be tough for some people out there. And so I need to figure out another way to expand. Okay, so that's that. That's the topic for the day. Now we're gonna move on to the coding side. I have everything all loaded up. So if I type, say one of the first thing I want to test out is avatar. All right, cool. So I can load my avatar. And this is one thing that I want to feature. It is a feature on my on Twitch chat or Twitch chat on my Twitch chat, which means this system it's gonna use as a safe system for the games that you can play on Twitch while I'm streaming. That's number one. This is the key thing. So the supporting thing is once you have your avatar done already, you can go for an adventure. The game. All right, so this part is all packed up. Oh, okay, there is a double. That's a double. Hold on a sec. I want to fix this. I want to fix this part. In that, I will turn on the script part of the game. And I need to clean a lot as well. Okay, there we go. Showable. Let me check. Yeah, I think it's showable. Okay, cool. So one of the things is not that I don't want to show the screen, but yeah. Let's see. Okay, we are at the game side. So game is saved. Make sure it's saved. Close avatar window. No, wrong one. Adventure. All right, all packed up. So this message will pop up if you have created the avatar. That means the save system should use this as a validation. If you fail this, it will say nobody is around. And then chat. Yeah, okay, so all packed up. No. Okay, all packed up should be done. Sending. Okay, sending plus this. Oh no. Chatter, which means Twitch chat, plus sending a adventure. There we go. So this is gonna be the validation for it. Now, sadly, because I don't have some of the stuff I haven't set up yet. So this part is, yeah, not that great. Not that great at the moment. Okay, cool. So now we have that done. I need to launch Paint Can I launch my MS Paint and then draw a little bit? Okay, I have my paint up and running. Okay, gonna new, then save. All right, cool. And also technically today I supposed to show you guys the newest drop, the first drop of 2025, which is the membership, the base membership tier drop. It is important for that. Okay, cool. Unfortunately I was rendering halfway and then I kind of rendered the wrong stuff and everything crashed. Or rather it's stream time. So officially it will be done today. I would give the the question right now is, do I reserve mint? That is gonna be interesting. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this today. We're gonna see how many wallets are up. And I want to introduce, I'm not say introduce to you guys, but if you are wondering how it looks like, yeah, I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna use niftyblocks.com because I think that right now I think I have more fun on that platform. Ready? Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Go to here. Go to my create. Because I'm showing you guys most of the. Oh, dang it! It's not working. Okay, yeah, correct. Window. All right, cool. Cool. I want to be as transparent as I can, and because I don't really charge people, so I think that's great. But of course, you can trade, all right? You can trade whatever you want. I want to go to drops, no, mint on demand, yeah, scheme and templates. So I can go to series 2. I should be able, okay, I need to lock a lot of stuff. But the key thing is, no, not this. Premium features. I don't have premium features. Drop balance. No, there is one small thing that I like is that you can check. Where are you? That you can check who is holding what. I think it's under here. I think it's under here, series 2. Because for example, if I go to let's click something that has 2 8. Like for example, this one has 8. View. Okay, template ID, max supply, this will be locked, this will be kept. Assets, I can see all the owners here and I can actually download them. But why doesn't let me download the list? But anyway, that's how I check, right? For those who are new, this is how it looks like. Collection side. Yeah, I don't know where, because I also can manage whitelist as well. This is actually a very nice thing. Yeah, new whitelist. Yeah, no, not here. I'm not gonna go through this whole entire thing, okay? But anyway, there will be a drop. It's gonna be here, and stay tuned. Stay tuned. Do I have enough time to render it out? Hopefully I do. No, not enough time. Not enough time. Just crash again. Okay, cool. So that's the last part of the stream, and I'm gonna make sure it is split. Yeah, make sure we don't have any static screen. So to close the stream, I'm gonna close up with the gameplay of adventure. It is gonna be a straightforward game. It is I'm gonna follow a similar structure to a game that I used to play. It is called Fallout Shelters. One aspect of the game. So it goes like this. Let me bring out MS Paint. I don't know if I can see this. You can see this properly. All right, so yeah. There we go. Brushes. I'm gonna draw a character like this. All right. So you have stats. All right. The stats will determine by how you want to when you when you type adventure, okay, when you send out your avatar for adventure, when you send Abe, right, the avatar's name, official name is Abe. When you send Abe out, you can choose a combat style or combat stance. I need to find a nicer word for it. Basically, there is power. So power will focus more power attack, heavy attacks, but it's slower. So there's pro and cons, and there's speed. All right, speed is faster attack, more evasion, you know, stuff like that. Very, very Dungeons and Dragon RPG-esque. And then there is balance. I use another word, it's called technical, because technical is the short is a shorter word. Whereas balance is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 letters. Speed is still within a comfortable lettering. So yeah. Even so tech is basically technique. Yeah, it's a shorter form. And it's more, yeah, so it's balance. Balance is basically all your stats are like average across the board. Power is more towards strength, speed is more towards agility, dexterity, and stuff. I don't have any of the core stats listed down yet because I need to build a functioning adventure mode. And this is how it goes. So when you type adventure, you send Abe out to an adventure. So it's the wilderness. Send out to the wild. And then for every, right now I'm gonna gauge as 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so why 5 to 10 minutes? It's just a number that I'm putting up right now. Maybe I'll make it shorter, depending. So because if it's speed, maybe your average encounter rate is shorter. This is a little bit that I learned a little bit from what you call this, Fallout Shelter. But Fallout Shelter is a little bit more complex. So I want to make it a bit simpler. So for now, let's keep it as 5 minutes. Right? Every 5 minutes, you will have a chance for encounter. Right? For every 5 minutes encounter. And most encounters are run on the back end, which means you don't need to really pay attention to, but there are some encounter require user input. And the user input, basically, if you manage to like currently I was figuring out how do I want to do this. Most likely it's gonna be a very simple instruction: yes, no, run away. Yeah, no, it's mostly a yes or no question, right? And the yes or no would determine whether you succeed or not on the encounter. And the encounter will give you another 5 minutes of okay, you can't see it because Abe is blocking. 5 minutes to respond. If you don't respond, then it's considered a auto fail. But auto fail does not mean that that the adventure is done. No, basically you don't get the reward for that encounter. And I think that's the reason why I put 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah, this part I will try to make it a bit more dynamic or more this one requires a little bit of test, which I will test it out as well. And that's it. This is the first thing that I need to build for this week. In fact, this week is the deadline, not say deadline for the presentation, but a soft deadline for myself. And I do keep a log for all this game dev on my Discord. So feel free to join my Discord. I'm gonna put it on the chat, and yeah, all the announcement I put is gonna be there. And at the end of the year, I'm gonna review back and see how much I have progressed or not. Okay, and that's it. that's the fun bit about this small little thing that I'm trying to do. I don't know if it will pick up or not. That's not for me to say. Yeah, the game is still stuck. So even games like Brawler is still not well polished. It's still there's a lot of bugs and whatnot. Is it good? Is it great? It is playable it is playable, okay? Any Web3 game reaches a playable stage, I am happy. But how long would it be on that playable stage? It still needs to improve, unless you're telling me that's the game, because lots of Web3 projects, unfortunately, they charge too much. But I treat it as, all right, so I think I'll continue this next week, okay? How do I, or rather, in future episodes, like what was my expectation, yeah, when I deal with all these projects? Because I kind of take it as a Kickstarter ish, but it's an expensive Kickstarter. But then again, lots of projects was out there, so I get to explore a little bit, but it's still painful. Yeah. Okay. With that, I'm gonna close up the stream, but first let's see. Devlog 1. All right. This episode this from last week. Last week we built the Twitch avatar save system, which we have our name, score, currency. All right, so these are all built, which that's why I'm testing out today to make sure everything is work. We have a small little mini game. This is mainly for Twitch viewers. This will not make it into the final game. This is just for small little stuff, interaction between me and my viewers. Twitch avatar save system. We have our barebone base system. I need to edit this as well. I'll edit later. So we have a tentatively title, which is a tentative game title, Ape's Adventure, gameplay, digital pets, the same style of gameplay. Oh, so this is the final game. The Twitch version, just only the adventure part. Okay. Get the base adventure game loop out. All right, so this is the task. Not yet, so that's why the Devlog 2 has to update gameplay. Once you send Abe out for an adventure, every set duration, which is I put 5 minutes for now, which I'm gonna save the screenshot and then I'll put it in here. Abe will find a reward, points, gear, and etc. This will be the base adventure for the mini game. All right, cool. I want to say not for the mini game, but for the Twitch game. So with that, that's all I have for you for today. And as usual, before I go, I wish you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night wherever you are. Have a nice day, my friends. Stay safe. Until then, I will see you guys same time, same place, 9 p.m. PT time this Thursday. And this would definitely will go up to YouTube for sure. All right, I want to put something different. And then, yeah, you know what? It is every week. Every week, 2 episodes. Yeah, it's cool. Cool. Okay. Until then, see you, my friends.